economic recovery at the hands of Delta variant expectations and analysis. Hello and welcome to Inventiva. This is Sonia Gatraj back again with the big news. Just 1.5 years ago, everything was working just fine. Economies were running and people were moving from one place to another, be it for work or traveling. But then came a virus nobody knew about. Yes, we are talking about COVID-19, which shook the whole world and forced them to close all international borders and impose lockdown. Widespread lockdowns prevailed at the beginning of the virus, with people being scared of it and agreeing to the regulation of the government. However, as time went by, people started to become more and more careless, which was justified by their actions, not wearing a mask, not complying with the orders of the government, and going outside even when it is not necessary. The negligence of the public has led to the worldwide failure to control the spread of the COVID-19. Even the United States of America, the #1 economy of the world, was not able to contain the virus. India is still widely affected by the COVID-19 virus and has resulted in largely affecting the people of the country. The new variant introduced in the country during the second wave of the virus was deadlier than ever. With a very high mortality rate, it resulted in a large number of deaths due to COVID-19 virus, destroying the families of people. It was said to be the Alpha variant and Alpha Plus variant, which resulted in the second wave of the virus in the country. After the widespread of the Alpha variant, a new variant has been reported in many parts of the world. It is known as the Delta variant of the virus and is said to be highly contagious. It has been spreading very fast, especially among the Asian region. South Korea has reported nearly 1,212 cases of the new Delta variant of the virus. It is the highest number of new variants recorded in any country till now. The rising number of cases of the new variant has been promoted concerns about whether the new variant will become an obstacle in the path of the revival of the economy. According to the statistical data, the growth of the global economy after it got hit by the pandemic was faster and better than what was expected. Especially the growth of the Asian region was reported very good. However, with the introduction of the new Delta variant and its cases rising, especially in the Asian region, many concerns have been put up of the growth of the economy, as Asia plays a major role in the overall economy of our country. Even after the Asian economics outperforming other economics, the risk of the suffering of the economy still prevails, especially in India due to the slow rollout of the vaccine, as well as the current fear of the third wave of the virus with the arrival of the Delta variant. A report of S&P Global slashed its growth forecast for some Asian economics, including India, reporting a slower than expected vaccination process, which possesses as the top risk facing emerging market economics. The report further claimed that the vaccine process of the Asian economics is slow and that it would nearly take 23 more months to vaccinate 70% of its total population. Delta variant of COVID spreading rapidly and detected in 74 countries, that is coronavirus, the gorging further. All the middle and the lower class got severely affected by the virus, which destroyed their life savings. The gap between the rich and the poor widened even more in the post-pandemic era. Taking the example of India, with the outbreak of the virus second wave, a lot of people were pushed below the poverty line. However, the wealthier section of the society got even wealthier. Mukesh Ambani, the chairman of Reliance Industry, witnessed growth in his fortune by nearly $15 billion. However, both China and India are the major elements of the Asian region. The growth of the regional economy directly depends on the performances of this country. China's performances is also a determining factor of the regional economy. China, which was already proved to be the most stable economy in the Asian region after the pandemic, has given a very high hopes for the overall regional economy. The trade boom witnessed by China after the pandemic is huge and directly impacts the regional economy. India currently is also witnessing a revival of its international trade and the demand for its domestic products worldwide. This growth of these two major countries bringing optimism, and if the level grows further, the regional economy will be surely benefited to perform better than any other world economy.